Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Tuesday morning. It is the 22nd day of August 2023. This is the morning briefing. And as I look out the window from the home office, there's still a few clouds out there, but all in all, a pretty nice morning, not quite as humid as yesterday. Although yesterday morning, the dew points were in the mid to upper 60s in places like Sacramento, 66, 67. This morning, it's still around 60, 61, which is relatively high for Northern California. I think we'll see those dew points come back down into the mid 50s over the next couple of days. But yeah, it still feels like, well, if you're on the East Coast, this would be low humidity. But for California, this is still a little on the muggy side. Let me show you what's happening this morning. The satellite is really nice. We still have this weather system is low, this upper level low kind of spinning around. Yesterday it was over here. Now it looks as though it's kind of pivoting this way, but there's still some cloud cover around the Tahoe area where we still might squeeze out a shower or two. And in the valley, some scattered clouds that should be thinning as we go through the day. Pretty solid marine layer here, but it's outside the Bay Area. And I also want to go a little bit farther to the north. It's been really interesting with this band of clouds, a deformation zone up in here. And what we're seeing here is some locations up towards Shasta have seen a lot of rain. Now, remember last week, we saw quite a few fires started in this area because of lightning. And this hasn't been thunderstorms. This has just been a good solid rain, but not for all locations. Let me show you that. So this is from the California Nevada River Forecast Center. And what I'm going to show you here is 48-hour rainfall totals. And if I zoom into the area around Shasta, right here at Shasta Dam, in the last 48 hours, about 1.25 inches of rain. That's great. And a little bit farther to the north, look at this spot called Sims, 2.25 inches of rain. A little farther to the south, Gibson, 2.2 inches of rain. So the fires that have been going on up here are really squashed. Let's go a little bit farther to the north because there was a bigger fire called the Head Fire burning up in here. And here they picked up, well, about 1 inch of rain. Certainly helps, but it doesn't put out the fire. The sad thing is there's a rather steep gradient of where we didn't see any rain. And there's a fire burning right in here called the Smith River Complex, which actually grew overnight. So we have one fire that is still going pretty good to the north and east of Crescent City, right up in here. But other fires, we'll get an update on during the day today about just the progress they're making on these other fires. I think these other fires are mostly contained, although I have not seen an update on the Head Fire. But some areas got a very beneficial rain, but we didn't see it everywhere. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that fire burning up in the northern corner of the state. During the course of the day today, we still may see a shower or two pop in the Sierra. This is the HRRR. I'll go to the middle part of the day. This is around noontime. Maybe a couple more showers up north and into Oregon. And then here in the afternoon, the HRRR showing a couple of showers popping on the eastern side of the Sierra, even popping a couple here on the Coast Range. We'll keep an eye on Doppler today, but it doesn't look like anything like what we saw yesterday. We saw a good line of thunderstorms develop in the foothills. And it's interesting, yesterday in the morning briefing, the models were all convinced that we were going to see activity in San Joaquin County and to the north. We did see some pretty good activity in Merced County and farther to the south, but for the area around Sacramento County, most of the activity was right along Highway 49, and the morning models missed it. Yeah, thunderstorms can be tricky. You get these small mesoscale features that sometimes the models miss. This is tonight. Everything's staying nice and dry. There will be a good monsoon going farther to the east. You'll see, here we go. You'll see big thunderstorms once again over Utah. For those that may be watching in Salt Lake City, home of the University of Utah, one of the finest meteorological institutions in the land, we'll be seeing some good monsoon thunderstorms there. But for California, staying mostly dry today. Let's take a look at the 500 millibar chart because I'll tell you what, it is looking good as we go through the rest of this month. Right now we have this troughiness, that low finally kicking out. And as it does kick out during the course of the day today and into the day tomorrow, we get some weak ridging. This will be good enough to get temperatures in the valley into that 97, 98 range on both Wednesday And maybe on Thursday. The temperature on Thursday will depend on how quickly the onshore breeze picks up, because by Thursday night and into the day on Friday, we certainly get an onshore breeze that'll drop temperatures maybe as much as 5 degrees on Friday. This is Friday right here. And then into the weekend, we just kind of coast along with temperatures probably in that 92 to 95 range, with overnight lows in the upper 50s and low 60s. This is a nice pattern. It'll be hot down in Arizona. It'll be hot in Las Vegas, but for areas that are, let's say, north of Fresno, weather looks good. This is on Sunday morning. And as we continue down the road, that trough just kind of sticks around. This is all the way to next Monday. This is next Tuesday. And I'll tell you, with this pattern sticking around, there's a chance we could go through the rest of the month without a 100-degree day, although you know how much I trust things out past 7 days. And there's some ridging here. Perhaps we could get 100 degrees by the end of the month or into the early part of September. So we're not quite done with the heat just yet, but you know, the days are drawing, well, the heat days are coming to a close pretty quickly here. A month from now, we do have the equinox, and while we can still squeeze 100-degree days in after the middle part of September, there are usually those days where, yeah, the temperature may go to 100, 101, but the overnight low might be 59. It's not like the 109-degree days that we get in July when it's 100 degrees at 1 o'clock and it's still 100 degrees at 7 o'clock in the evening. So, yeah, we can't quite rule out the possibility of some heat in the early part of September. We'll see what happens. But, you know, for those of you that don't like hot weather, the time for that is drawing to a close within the next few weeks. That's everything I've got for you this morning. It's Tuesday, so that means, well, first I'll be in my suit and tie and at KCRA to do the news at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. And because it is Tuesday, there will be a live Facebook chat tonight at 8 o'clock. Ask me any questions you want about anything that's been going on or anything that is going on. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you later.